Hi there, it's Lara Waldman here, and today I want to talk to you about something that I see as very important. It is essential for you to live a life of abundance, of fulfillment, and truly living and embodying your purpose. This is an area that, once again, I have struggled with myself, and I see that many, especially sensitive beings, can struggle in this area, but it's essential. And this is about fully showing up to life and fully engaging with life. When we've experienced trauma, hurt, pain, when we've been let down by other people, when we've experienced shock, one response to dealing with that is to pull out of the body, to disconnect. It's a preservation mechanism. It's a way to avoid pain. It's a way to manage pain. And when you're going through something that's quite traumatic, it's probably, a good strategy. But what can happen is that old programming or that old response of pulling out of your body, pulling out of life, disconnecting, can really affect you from fully receiving the beautiful things that life has to offer, whether that's in relationship, whether that's with money, whether that's in work, your career, and your business, with friendships. So it's essential, but it's not always easy. I know that being fully in my body and fully grounded and fully showing up is still something I have to work with regularly, because there's this core wound, so to speak, that life's not safe. That if I'm here fully, I'm making myself vulnerable to life, and that I can get hurt. And it's a very core belief system that's running through my body. And I think it's ancestral as well. It's been handed down through my ancestry. I also believe it's something that collectively we deal with. So how do we fully show up, fully be here, fully show up to life when there's that risk of potentially getting hurt? And that's the thing. It's actually a risk I believe we need to take in order to fully receive from life, in order for you to manifest your dreams, in order for you to realize your purpose, in order for you to be truly happy, truly fulfilled, and to experience a life of abundance in all areas of your life. So it's a challenge, right? And it's interesting that sometimes what I've found on this journey is that often where the answers to our dreams lie is also where our greatest fears can lie. And there can be this conflict and this part that can kind of come up against itself, because it's like, I want that thing, but I don't want to have to feel that thing, or I don't have to face the other thing. The thing that I know, because I'm given it as a message over and over and over again, is that life is here to serve you, that life is here for you. And life is always trying to help you to realize your dreams and to know yourself, and to really learn what you've come here to learn and experience what you've come here to experience. So if we can really deeply trust in that, then whatever's showing up, even if it's what we experience as bad, we know is actually here to serve us. Part of the problem is that we judge life all the time. So we judge that there are good things and bad things. We judge that one event is bad and one event is good. And the truth is, they're all just what they are. And your judgments define what they mean. But what if we could release those judgments of what's showing up and receive it, and then from that place we can actually start to work with life more consciously. And I found that when we can release those judgments and those knee-jerk reactions to life, that then the answer shows up, and also the gift of what this situation is shows up as well, and becomes clear. It does take a bit of inner work. It does take a bit of practice and a bit of inquiry, because the answer may not show up right away, but this is part of the process that I just want to speak to you about today. So I'd like to take you through an inner process. I call it a healing meditation, or a guided journey to help you fully show up and engage with life. So you can do this sitting up or lying down. I recommend closing your eyes so you can really go within and feel on a deeper level and begin to relax. So close your eyes and connect to your breath. So the work we're doing today is primarily around your base chakra, your root chakra. And this is the area from your perineum down your legs into your feet that help to really land you in your body and connect you to the earth and bring you into the present and brings you into life. And this area is often often disconnected in most bodies that I've worked with. Most people are really disconnected. You know when you're ungrounded and not really in your body when the mind is busy. It's a really great key. And most of us are totally busy in our minds, not present in our body, not really present with life. So this is, a very powerful practice. It's very simple. And it has wonderful, wonderful results of feeling more peaceful, feeling more at ease, feeling more relaxed. But it's actually very profound. So what I'd like you to do is breathe your focus and attention into your perineum, your base chakra, and breathe there for a few moments. We're going to imagine taking breath into that part of your body. And with the exhale, we're going to release any tension or holding there. But even bringing your awareness to this part of your body creates change. It's the most wonderful thing. Just your presence, your focus, and your attention on that part of your body will create space for this part of your body to release whatever is no longer serving you. And what's interesting is the body actually doesn't like carrying tension in it. So when you create space to relax and let go, the body will. Because your body's natural state isn't to be holding like that. So just by breathing into that part of your body and bringing your focus and attention there and staying there for enough time, your body will start to heal itself. It will start to balance itself. And it will start to release those blocks and barriers to life that have potentially been there for a long time. Some people have never really fully showed up in their body, ever. So we're inviting you into your body in a whole new way today. So I'd like to give permission for all of you to be here. For all of you to be here. Any parts of you that you've disconnected from, shut off from, hidden away, we're welcoming all of you back here now. And this is a journey, this is a process. We can call you all back here in a split second, but your default patterns might disconnect you again. So we want to be coming back to this regularly. I recommend daily, coming back and connecting deeply to yourself. So you're holding that as an intention, and then the journey to really showing up and being here will be its own process. All you need to do is breathe and be in the moment. You can't force change, but you can breathe with change. You can surrender to change. You can try to force change, but it never really goes that well. There's a consciousness within you, within your body, that knows exactly what needs to happen. So we're surrendering to this consciousness within you. And this consciousness within you is also tapped into the collective consciousness, so the consciousness of the earth, the consciousness of humanity. It knows what's required. So what we want to do is surrender your mind, surrender the ego, Surrender the emotional reactions. Relax them so you can get out of the way and allow this process to happen. Keep breathing. What if you are completely safe? And that you've always been safe? So I'd like to invite you to experience the safety within life. That life is here to serve you. That life is here for you. And to invite you to engage on a deeper level into life. Rather than being the spectator, the observer, this sort of pulled out from life. And that's fine too. We're going to invite you to anchor right in. And surrender. And with this process, you're dropping into the unknown. It's like you're diving into this void space, and we don't know what's in there. We don't know what's on the other side of that. But this is the level of trust, stepping into the unknown that's required in this moment. I'd like to acknowledge all of your protection that you've created over your life to protect you from pain, to protect you from being hurt. And I'm so sorry for any pain you've experienced. And what can happen from that old pain is these wires, these responses, reactions are created. They then keep firing off and keep creating your experience of life. But that old past pain is past. And we want you to create your life from a new place. Rather than creating your life as a protection from potential pain, potential hurt, potential disappointment. I'm inviting you to surrender and let go. Keep breathing. And as you surrender, it's like you're landing into life. Really showing up and being here. And from that place, you're far more effective in the world in terms of actually creating what you want to create, manifesting what you want to manifest, experiencing what you want to experience. When you're fully here, it's so much easier to create in the physical world. This is an essential step to manifestation, to really being here, to really showing up, to landing in life. Otherwise, your dreams are like concepts. They're sort of floating up in the ethers, and we want to land them, like the airplane landing onto the ground so we can get off and show up into a new experience. This is like being a great soul traveler. It's a risk. Vulnerability can feel risky. Showing up fully is very vulnerable. And that can feel uncomfortable. And for that old default response, it can feel threatening. So it's a practice into vulnerability as well. And vulnerability is far from weakness. There is incredible strength in vulnerability. It just doesn't always feel that way. Take a few more deep breaths into your body. Releasing any holding or tension with the exhale. Welcome to the world. Welcome to your body. Welcome to the planet. And this may require you to keep practicing. And through practicing, through experience, you'll gain trust in life again. And you'll gain trust in showing up and trust in vulnerability and really learn that that is a wonderful thing. And the key to actually, well, one key to what you're here to do, to experience, so just take a moment to breathe in, or imagine breathing in all of life. Welcoming it into your body, welcoming it into your space. Trusting that life is here to serve you. That life is here for you. So enjoy this exploration. Enjoy stepping into the unknown. I'd love to hear from you if you have any interesting experiences or breakthroughs around the subject. It's pretty deep stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or contact me. I'd love to hear from you. So sending you huge amounts of love for now, and I'll speak to you again very soon.